Natural Born Killers is a 1994 crime drama written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by Oliver Stone. It stars Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis, Tommy Lee Jones, and Robert Downey Jr. Mallory Wilson is a teenage girl who longs to move out of her abusive parents' dysfunctional home. Whilst being groped by her father, played by big-time comedian Rodney Dangerfield, her prayers are suddenly answered as her shining knight in armour arrives through the front door in the guise of Mickey the Butcher Boy. They both fall in love with each other at first glance. Whilst the parents' backs are turned, the two lovebirds seize the opportunity to escape in Dangerfield's car. Shortly afterwards, Mickey is apprehended and is incarcerated on a charge of Grand Theft Auto. During a prison visit, Mallory informs her lover that Dangerfield plans to relocate his family in order to prevent Mickey from rediscovering them. Mickey tells Mallory that he would go to the ends of the earth to be with her. Whilst on a prison outing, a violent tornado erupts in the middle of the desert where the jailbirds have been brought to break rocks. Mickey calculates the situation and immediately grasps at his chance of premature release. He dismounts a ranger from his steed and gallops straight for the Twister. Mickey proceeds straight to the Wilsons' home and makes it his prime objective to free his lover from her parents' overbearing clutches. The prison escapee easily dispatches the perverted father by drowning him in a fish tank. Mallory then goes upstairs and douses her neglectful mother in lighter fluid before setting her ablaze with a match. Mallory exclaims to her incinerating mother that she never did nothing to protect her. Celebrating their newfound freedom, Mickey and Mallory go on a countrywide killing spree. Their trademark crime is to kill everyone in the vicinity, excluding one clerk. Stone used different visuals for each act of the movie. For Mickey and Mallory's parts, Stone relied on filming techniques that were employed throughout the 20th century. The director takes advantage of these techniques to display what gruesome atrocities have occurred within what he dubbed the most violent century of all time. Whilst Mickey is flicking through TV channels, we see numerous monstrous attacks that have occurred over the last 100 years in the window of the motel room. Stone wanted to show that the two lovebird killers were products of the time period of which they grew up in. In a flashback depicting Mallory's dire living circumstances, it is revealed to the audience just what elements have contributed to Mallory's transformation, from the sweet girl next door to America's most wanted femme fatale. The scene ironically replicates the format of a camp 1970s sitcom, complete with canned laughter. This was done to convey how family and domestic abuse can be often overlooked and not regarded as something to be taken serious. Rodney Dangerfield was not provided with a script, but simply instructed to play the father from hell. In the section focusing on journalist and reporter Wayne Gale, portrayed by Robert Downey Jr., the movie is staged as a cheesy over-the-top 1990s primetime documentary, complete with VHS damage, flickering static, and Coca-Cola adverts. The director of Natural Born Killers arranged for Downey to spend time with Australian disc jockey Steve Dunleavy and radio producer Wayne Darwin. Although Wayne was scripted to be an American, Downey chose to adopt an Aussie twang for his performance. The prison sequence featuring Tommy Lee Jones as the central prison warden Dwight McCluskey is filled with bizarre camera angles and misarranged cuts to represent the craziness contained within the penitentiary's walls. If the setting of the prison seems real, it's because it is. Filming took place on location in Illinois State Prison. Real inmates were supplied with rubber knives and baseball bats during riot scenes. Each inmate was paid $50 for each day of shooting. This is only the second movie that Tarantino has written but not directed. The first being True Romance, directed by Tony Scott, which Tarantino describes as a masterpiece. However, the writer/director doesn't seem to hold this particular movie in the same regard, which he poetically described as a piece of shit. Tarantino has even gone on to state that both he and Juliette Lewis walked out of a screening of Killers after 20 minutes, describing it as retinal damaging. Despite harbouring these negative feelings for Stone's piece of work, Quentin has gone on to borrow a number of elements from it, including the animation and multiple film looks. Most notably the anime segments in Kill Bill, and the combination of damaged film and HD video in 2007's Death-Proof segment of Grindhouse. To rub even more mud in Stone's face, Tarantino has used Natural Born Killers cinematographer Robert Richardson as his prime director of photography since 2003's Kill Bill. Richardson states that this film was an absolutely grueling chore to shoot. During production he broke his arm and temporarily damaged his vision when the viewing lens of a camera was driven into his eye socket. Both Harrelson and Lewis have terrific chemistry as America's most wanted couple. Jones delivers a more than adequate performance as the crazed McCluskey. It is apparent that he was in preparation for the rumoured Joker role that was up for grabs in 1995's Batman Forever. Jones would go on to perform as the equally mad Two-Face in Joel Schumacher's flop of a Batman sequel. Natural Born Killers is truly a feast for the eyes, but the visuals, although beautiful, can be somewhat overpowering and distracting from the plot. We are also provided with an excellent soundtrack that carries the raw and explosive energy that both Mickey and Mallory possess. Compared to the high-octane pace of the first two acts, the third stage of the movie can seem comparatively stagnant. However, it is a mere blip on the canvas of the visual masterpiece that is Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers. For fans of the trippy and psychedelic Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, or the over-the-top visceral Kill Bill, make sure to check out Natural Born Killers.
My wife, she told me I was 1 in a million. I found out she was right. That's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. You kidding? No respect at all. You kidding?